Good morning and a very warm welcome to the beautiful BAYUEMAS Stadium in Malaysia. We have reached the business end of the ACC Women's Under-19 Premier Cup 2026, where dreams are made and pressure is at its peak. Every ball will matter today because it's the big semi-final and it's between Thailand and Indonesia. Two teams that came in with a lot of promise, yet to be beaten. But before we go any further, it's time for the toss, and it's my friend out there, Kamran, with the two captains.
It's bright and sunny here at the BAYUEMAS Over, and we are here for the first semi-final of the ACC Women Under-19 Premier Cup 2026. I have the both captains on my left, the Thailand captain Vapu and the skipper of Indonesia Hilva, alongside match referee Mr. Ramesh. So it's time to flip the coin. Let's give it up. Heads it the call. Tail it is. You win the toss. I will have the translator. So you win the toss. What you want to do and why?
Batting first.
Batting first. How much score do you want to put for the Indonesia to chase down?
130 ถึง140ค่ะ
Around 130 to 140 runs.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Now, Hilwa, please come forward and if you won the toss, what would you do and why?
I think if I want the toss, I will choose the fielding first because the turf is very most for in the morning games. So, but I got a batting first. I still confident for batting first. We will score more than 130.
Well, good luck for the game.
Thank you.
Well, the story from the middle is Thailand has won the toss and decided to bowl first. We'll catch you shortly from the com box for more action.
Well, there you have it. It's Thailand who have won the toss and they will be batting first. A bit of surprised with that decision. I was expecting them to bowl first, especially with the dominance they had with the ball. But yes, Thailand came into this contest with a reputation of discipline, structure and consistency. Well, their bowling attack has been very, very impressive throughout the tournament. But yes, I think it's a good time for the batters to be tested as well. And there goes the two openers and the Indonesian team as well. Indonesia, meanwhile, have been one of the tournament's inspiring stories. There you have it, both sides, very balanced. We have a lot of all-rounders in both the sides. The skipper, Koranit, for Thailand, I think she will be relying a lot on her bowlers. So there you can see a very balanced side. Even for Hilva Lukman, the skipper of Indonesia, I think this will be a very, very good contest to watch out for. They both are going in with the same team that they played in the previous game. So I think it's always good to have your best 11 going forward in the business end. Well, semi-finals are very different. A lot of pressure. And right from the word go, right from the first ball, you need to handle the pressure well and take those key moments and produce your best cricket. And when it matters the most, well, these are two very good teams, but there's only going to be one spot in that final and that one opportunity to lift up the trophy. So the two openers are out there. And with that, Kamran has made his way back into the com box. Welcome, Kamran.
Good morning, Shahider. Good morning, everyone. Yes, indeed. Well, wisely said, these two teams are here for the business, and these two would wanted to go and march up to the final. It's a big day for both the teams and a lot of hopes representing their country in a big stage of ACC Women Under-19 Premier Cup 2026. All wait for the first ball. All action ready, bright and sunny here at the BAYUEMAS Over. There you go. Empire is ready. Players are ready. Field has been set. Shahida, good to see you along after a long time.
Yes, likewise, Kamran. And good to see you as well. It has been quite a while since we have shared this commentary. Here comes the first delivery. Played straight to point. Thanrada is on strike. Thanrada Sisawan from Thailand. I think it will be very important for the openers to get off to a good start.
Yes, indeed, it's very important for every game, especially in semi-final. The opening partnership is matter.
There you go, right on the money. And I think it's a good idea just to ball around that off stump line.
It's the right channel to do so, as the bowling will give a bit of help for the fast bowler. Most of the time, these bowler is channelized to the front foot.
Apriyala Putri was player of the match in the last game. Bowled with a lot of heart. And there she goes. That's the edge. And that will be the first boundary as well. Slightly lucky, but you'll take that.
Let's have a look once again. That has been pitched right in front. Just lucky enough. Passed by the keeper gloves. The first welcome boundary for the Thailand.
Well, Thanrada Sisawan was not in control of that ball. But yes, that's the T20 format. As long as it comes in your way, you'll take it. I think it's always a good thing to take that risk factor earlier on, especially with the field set, with all the fielders inside the circle. Slightly aerial this time. This could be a run out as well. Oh, a lot happening here.
Everyone, the nerve is still jumping around, yet to control, as the ball is still not being controlled yet in the right areas.
Much better worked away on the onside. Again, very confident looking shot. And I think Indonesia will be high on spirits as well. This is the first time that they have taken part in an ACC Premier Cup, and they qualify for the Asia Cup as well. What a proud moment.
Yes, indeed. They must be very much excited for this semi-final. A lot of hope back home there. Credit goes to the country, to the coaches, to the association. Well done.
Yes, I think Indonesian cricket, especially when it comes to women's, is just hitting the right direction. Beautifully driven, but straight to the fielder. Well, that's the end of the first over. A good one. 5 without loss. Well, Kamran, talking about Indonesia, they have only debuted in women's cricket in 2019, and in a matter of 7 years, look at the reach they have reached so far. The women's cricket, the senior side, also qualified for Asia Cup as well. So a lot of positives there.
Yes, indeed. A lot of hard working. It's not just overnight happening for them. A lot of work, a lot of mind, a lot of hands being involved and make that happen to come to this stage. A great work done by the people behind, the force behind, the players that have been shown commitment, and they deserve to be here.
Well, indeed. And taking the new ball from the other end will be Isabella Sus. Well, she was instrumental with the new ball in the last game as well. She bowled 4 overs, gave away only 7 runs and a wicket. Very economical, and starts off with a wide.
Looking at the shaping away from the right-hander, it's not easy to handle the new ball, but once you're able to control it, it does work. It does help you a lot in many ways.
Yes, I think Indonesia needs to understand that they need to pick up early wickets, because the moment they allow the batters, especially these Thai batters, to settle in, they're asking for trouble. Oh, that's a good delivery, beating the outside edge.
That was I was talking about. That's the right channel. inviting the batter to play in front foot. That's where the cover field has been placed right in front, looking for that first breakthrough. Shahider, that's the right channel to bowl to.
Yes, I think it's very important to bowl at the right line and length as well. So far, Indonesia done a good job. Oh, that's aerial just over the point fielder. Just one bounce to the sweeper, slight misfield. They'll be going for the second. That's good running. Excellent running there.
And that's understanding between these two batter. And it's indeed, you can see they have been batting together for quite a long time. It's not easy to make a quick call. Credit goes to these two batter. Well done.
That's on the onside. Well, she missed out on that occasion. That was on the pads, and with the fine leg inside the circle, that should have been runs.
She went cross on the ball, uh, wanted to hit to a little bit more squarer rather than get into the line of the ball. And this could be the ball that they can get that wicket.
Again, that hint of movement away from the right hander. That's beautifully bowled.
Quite confusing for the batter as well. And I think that's working well for the Isabella at this moment. Ball shaping away slightly from the right-handed. Sometimes she kept that ball in the middle, which hitting the pads. So that's the right channels to channelize the new ball.
And yes, we all know at the BAYUEMAS Oval, the ball just nips around in the morning. Now the poor delivery that was up there for the taking. But yes, as a batter, you need to capitalize on those occasions.
Very close to the patch. She went again to square. And I think that's quite confusing for the batter, not knowing which ball coming when and how. And you should be very well aware of the condition, as you say, nipping around.
Much better. Played to cover and good running as well.
A little slow approach toward the ball, but nevertheless, that's a story of over number 2. 9 runs on the board without any loss.
Aprilia Putri will continue in here. Again, she's attacking the stumps. This is good bowling.
Yes, indeed, Priya Putri is realizing early, and that's a very important sign from her that she's understanding how important to have a new ball. They are looking for the big breakthrough. Let's see what they can do.
Fuller delivery once again, and she's doing it with a lot of consistency. It's not easy to bowl at the right line and length and do it consistently.
Rightly say, Shahider, it's very difficult to handle the new ball. It's only happened when you've been very consistently bowling for quite some time with a new ball.
That was slightly short and wide, and Thanrada will be disappointed not to put that away.
Slightly allowing her to give a room, want to slash it to the point region, couldn't really make the connection. That's a silent over so far for the Thailand.
That's on the onside again, just trying to hit the ball too hard. A yes and a no. Once again, you can see the urgency from Fichamon as well from the non-strike, because she has not gotten strike. She has only faced one delivery. We're into the third over.
They're still finding a way to go to non-strike, hitting their ball with the bat, but yet again,
there you can see too many dot deliveries. It will pile up pressure on the other batter as well. So that's what's causing the urgency here.
But she need to hold the nerve and just try to understand a little bit better. As you mentioned, she's trying to hit hard a bit harder, which you just have to tickle down, let her get the foundation right, single, double, she'll be okay.
As Kamran rightly mentioned, I think strike rotation will be key here. Oh, that's a good looking shot. That's slashed hard as well. But the sweeper does well in the deep. That's good fielding, good cricket all around.
That's what she wanted to do it for the previous second ball of the over. Very silent over, just taking 2 runs, 3 over gone, 11 for none.
Well, Kamran, this is the knockout stages. So a lot of pressure on these players. They're just 19, below 19 in fact. So it's not easy to handle that pressure. But I think that's where you can produce great players.
Well, rightly say Shahidar, yes, it's too, they have long way to go to get more exposure. But I think well done to both the teams coming all the way from their respective country, representing the country on the world stage here. So this is a pressure game, do and die.
Fichamon on strike. There you go once again. Yes and no. Well, a lot happening here between the batters. I think it's very important that they have a word together.
Yes, indeed. When you are with this kind of things happening, Shahidar, you must understand that's a pressure. They have the pressure because they have not been able to rotate the strike more and often, just tickle down. So that's the pressure talking actually.
And Fichamon, very high bat lift as well. See the bat coming down. So she can have a good swing at the bat. You being a coach, I think you can explain that better.
Well, yes, indeed. Too high bat is only allowing, unless or until you have a good reflection. Sometimes high bat take a little more while for you to come down to the ball. So I think at this moment she has to keep that bat slightly lower and get tickle down the bat.
Much better. Played with a straight bat. This could be close as well. Oh, a direct hit and she was gone for all money.
Yes, direct hit would have done the damage. But luckily she's home and that's a run for the Thailand. I think that's what they need to do. And look at those fielders, Shahidar, all around 30 yards. They have well on 30 yards. So there is a lot of time for them to just take a single, not really close.
Yes, I think they're sitting a bit too deep. Another ball down the leg. That will be a wide. Yes, coming back to the point. When you're doing well, your bowlers are bowling with a very good line and length. You should bring in your fielders, stop those singles, put some extra pressure.
And I think 1 or 2 field in the cover, when you bring that a little closer, that intentionally putting in your mind a little bit pressure, and you always wondering, what if I just miss time, it goes to the hands.
Oh, that's the wicket. That's the breakthrough. It's Isabella Sirs. Draws first blood here for Indonesia.
Well, that's what all they want, and that's what the pressure does to you when you are not really able to rotating the strike. It's a heartbreaking moment for the Thailand and a happy moment for the Indonesian. You can see from the picture and the disappointment walking back. Let's have a look once again. Straight ball.
Well, yeah, the ball just dying onto her, but then again we have seen, just like those many occasions before, she was trying to hit the ball too hard and just got into the shot much earlier and the ball came slower onto her. So she was beaten for pace.
Yes, in general, when you have a bit of moist on this kind of surface and when you pitch back of the land, the surface hold the ball for a bit, and she was early on the ball, as you mentioned. That's the first breakthrough.
And for the delight of Thailand, they have the best batter out there, Afisara. She has been amazing throughout this tournament. absolute run machine.
Well, I'm excited, all excited to see her how she operate in the big game, and that's what the big player come in the big game like Virat Kohli and all these big players.
Yes, I think her batting position says it all. You have your best batters coming into bat at number 3. Afisara, what a tournament for her. She has only been out once in this tournament. That was on the pads, close as well. Well, I think I have praised her too much. It was very close call there.
But we're all human at the end of the day, and I think she will just have a few ball to get going. At this moment, Indonesia is doing well with the ball. Very humid here in the BAYUEMAS Oval.
That's well played. She'll get off the mark straight away. Well, Afisara, she has scored 170 runs with that single. Well, look at that average. That's a staggering 169 just because she has only got out once. That was the end of the over. After 4, it's 14 for 1.
Very impressive records. Afisara, and not easy to be consistent. Shahidar, it takes a lot as a player for you to roar with the bat and do well for the country, and I'm sure she must be targeting now to get her out as soon as they can.
Yes, absolutely. And the first change in bowling for Indonesia as well. It's going to be Elna Elizabeth. She's very impressive left arm bowler. Bowls with a lot of pace. A very skiddy customer, I would say. Seen her bowl in the last game. It was very impressive. It will be a good contest between her and Afisara. Look at that shot. Absolutely delightful. Right past the bowler. That will be 4 runs.
But that was right on the money. A little fuller ball. Nothing wrong with the ball, but that was played. Look at that. Bring that back. Slightly give a room for herself. Keeping that right foot away from the line of the ball. Straight in an arrow. Welcome boundary once again. Pressure drops. Shahidar, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. When you have your best batter out there in the middle, I think that's her job. And that's the way she likes to bat. Yes, they have lost that early wicket, but it's not going to put any pressure on her because she has that form with her right now. Just like that. Oh, this time she tries to hit the ball too hard. And while talking about runs, what a tournament for Sabitri Dhami as well. From Nepal, she has been an absolute run machine. 223 runs under her belt. I'm excited to watch them in the second semi-final in the afternoon.
Yes, she has been impressive. Very impressive. She'll be batting the quarter-final in the UKM Oval. She's running machine, as you mentioned. But I like her run-up. Look at that. It's very smooth.
Look at that shot once again. Back-to-back boundaries. Well, that's one of the safest places. You can place the cricket ball right behind the bowler.
Same fashion, a little bit wider. I think she's just channelizing the ball too fuller, and that's so easy for Afisara to hit that straight. Nothing wrong with the ball once again. It's just slightly fuller. If she pulled the length a little bit, that could be a very triggered ball for the Afisara.
This time slightly wide and she just leaves it. I think it's very important that she doesn't get carried away.
It's very important as a bowler to understand of the nature of the batter you bowling to. You have to keep the ball slightly away or into the body. This 2 ball was fully pitched. Easy for her. This another time ball kept away.
Oh, that's aerial, but in the gap as well. And smart running once again. Took that second run on the throw.
A run between the wicket is rightly on the money here. Shaheed, they have a better understanding among each other. That's a plus point as a team. And these singles, additional singles that I said, will give them advantage to get some good runs on the board.
And a 10-run over just reduces the pressure of the batters. And straight away you can see slight defensive now Indonesia. Well, that will be a dot delivery to end the over. It's 24 for 1.
But Indonesia must be thinking at this moment, look like a change in the bowling. The ball Puthris has been introduced, and I'm sure they must be trying to implement a second plan, and they have placed their fielder very well, and that's the right way to do. They know where to stand, what to do. These two better would want to stay there for a bit longer to get some good runs. Already 24 runs in the 5-4. Let's see what the next 5-4 offer. Well, you were ball Riley on the money.
Well, that's a good start from Sukma Yanti. I think that's the strength. They have a lot of medium pace bowlers, and then once the spinners comes in, I think that's where things get slightly slower. And I think it's very important that they slow down the pace of the game as well.
I'm very surprised, and that's surprised not to see a spinner in general T20 early spinner introduced, especially in the surface like this. I've seen in a quarterfinal where Thailand start with a spinner, and well, this is a great thing. Yes, they have a lot of pace or medium pacer. It's a good start for Indonesia for this over. Whoa, that's a cleaner up. Nothing on the ball, but she was late. And that's a second dismiss for the Indonesia. What a start for Indonesia.
Well, not the best of shots. Trying to play across the line. The ball was right there on the stumps. And Pichamon, she departs. Let's have a look at that once again. Yes, look at that. Just a straighter delivery. Right on the middle stump. And cross batted. And you pay the price for it.
Yeah, she couldn't make it to the bounce of the ball. That's where you missed her. And then she also, as you mentioned, she went a bit cross of this on the ball. So that's where the cost. The captain of Thailand has announced himself to the middle.
Well, Kamran, if you see the surname, it's Swanchon Rathi. So, two sisters out there in the middle. And the skipper and Afisara, the two sisters. I think it's just the right time for them to build that partnership. I'm sure they have a partnership back home as well. But I think it's very important that the partnership helps on the cricket ground as well.
Yes, indeed. And that's a wide ball. Yes, usually when you have a better understanding, Shaheed, naturally you get more confident and comfortable to build that partnership. That will help probably in the biggest stage. Surprising to see putting the wide ball, you better.
Yes, Koranit and Afisara, I think they need to steady the ship here and build up a partnership.
Stickle down towards the cover. Now, as we're talking about before, that they have set the fielder right on the 30-yard. They have to asked to come up few steps where they put a little bit pressure as two. Both better at this moment is new. Once again, a great ball. Just tickle down towards the. Oh, that's a good return. But they're a bit slow in the field, Shahid. They have to march a little quicker.
Yes, you're right. I think it's very important when you have two new batters out there. Yes, Afisara is not that new. She has already faced 8 deliveries, but then you have picked 2 early wickets. It's very important to impose that pressure on the opposition.
Agree. Very slow run up. And that's Zapish. Riley hit in the cow corner region. Chases that. But that is another boundary. Very well timed. Another welcome boundary for the Thailand. Shahida.
Well, fall of wicket doesn't bother her, Afisara. It was a low full toss, asking for trouble, and she has punished the bowler. End of the over, it's 30 for 2.
Very warm, even though it's too early in the morning. It's yet almost 10. The weather is sizzling hot at the moment, but credit goes to those team who is here to fight and try to make a place to the big game final. Captain and a sister here fighting for the big game. Another low full toss. This time a little square looking for two would they get to. But that's say no. One is okay.
Yes, I think the rotation of strike will be very important, especially with these two sisters out there. The skipper, Coronit, she needs to take the responsibility as well. You cannot rely on Afisara on every game.
Well, now it's costly a little bit in the first over. I like her run up, very smooth. She's pitching slightly fuller, which is a bit costly. Looking for the run.
Well, that was a good looking shot and unfortunate hitting the stumps on the other end, or else that ball could have ran for a boundary as well. She played it with a very straight bat, very classy.
Well, you mentioned when she comes walk into the middle, and she mentioned that she is a phenomenal batter with a good record, and that's here. She says a lot with the bat. Nicely struck right in the mid-on for the single. Run between the wicket has been attraction so far for me.
Yes, I think they're a very athletic side, very fit players. We have seen Thailand bringing that reputation even in the senior side as well. They were the winners of this ACC Premier Cup, and Afisara was part of that team as well. So that's the reason she has shared a lot of experience with the senior girls.
Has been struck well, structured nicely in the gap. Chases on, but no chance whatsoever. That's another boundary. They have been so consistent with the boundaries each over.
Well, again, pressure put back on the bowlers. This time is the skipper. Low full toss. You cannot be bowling full tosses. I mean, yes, you need to play a good shot to score runs, but then the bowler is also helping you out to score those runs.
Well, yes, indeed. I think, as I mentioned, she has a very good run up, very good follow through, but someone has to go and talk to her that, hey, everything is all right, but you just need to pull the lens slightly back. She's pitching the ball fuller. That's where she's bowled 2 full tosses in an over.
Much better.
Yes, much better, Shahida. Still a bit fuller. She was late on it. Otherwise, it could be another full toss.
Yes, and well kept away as well. Right up there in the block hole. I think as a batter, you need to be proactive. Yes, you need to score runs, but you also need to respect the good deliveries.
Rightly said. And I think it's as a bowler, you're very important for you to know to utilize the new ball yet. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a right delivery. And once again, their late reaction is cost them, give them a free single.
Well, Kamran, I can rephrase that. The Indonesian fielders might be late, but then the Thailand batters are extremely quick as well. So it's a mixture of both. End of the over, 37 for 2. Sukmayanti will continue in here. Thailand just moving away. 37 on the board. It's a good partnership between the two sisters.
Oh, that's another wicket. And that's the captain has departed. Two good balls has done the damage for the Indonesia. It's a very hard breaking moment here. A little late for. Have a look once again.
Well, there goes the commentator's curse. I was just praising the two sisters. And not the best of deliveries, but she went very late at it, almost playing the shot after the ball has passed her and just crashing into the stumps. She won't be happy with that shot. I think it was more of a mistake from her than the credit of the bowler. Of course, you need to give credit to Sukmayanti, but I think that was a poor shot there.
New batter Sharapuran is making her way, jersey number 3. And that was not, as you said, the best of delivery, but the damage has been done. Indonesia is taking a 3 good batter in making their way to the pavilion. They must be very pleased. Look at the field, Shahidus, completely spread out. I think they're happy to give away a single, but they're looking to protect those boundaries.
Well, Kamran, you were asking about spinners. If your medium pacers can bowl like that and pick up wickets, why not?
It's a matter of taking a wicket. Doesn't matter who comes, who bowl, how they bowl. It's all about you taking the wicket, not allowing, building up the partnership. Oh, full toss. But doesn't hurt them much just for a single. Rotation of strike here is on the money, Shahidu.
Yes, I think Thailand will need to plan it very well. Pacharaporn is there. She'll be handy with the ball as well. She's one of the leading wicket takers for Thailand, but now she has a job to do with the bat, and I think the job is simple. Tap the ball around and take a single, bring back Afisara back on strike.
Oh, nicely struck. Chance of the catch. But the fielder decided not to go for it. And that could be a good catch if she would have gone for it.
Well, yes, the fielder slightly getting tentative. I think if she went for the catch, she would have grasped it. But you know, sometimes you just lose the ball in the sun.
Nicely bowled. And yes, when these kind of effort, when you make it, that's worth it. Especially when you looking for the catch to settle better. Like Cherapon, she looking here very dangerous.
And I think it's very important that you convert those half chances. That's where you produce that moment of brilliance.
And I would say again, catches win the matches. So catches are very important. You'll be very lucky if that ball come right away to your hand. But most of the catches, you need to make those kind of effort to change the game.
I think that's where you need to give a lot of credit to the Thailand fielders as well. They're very aggressive. They run to the ball, and once they are fielding, you can see how they attack the ball.
Slower delivery, no pace in offer. And that's very important as a bowler that you juggle around with the pace. That's the end of over number 8, 39 for 3. The story is yet to begin, yet to say who is leading Both the teams are on the same level, I believe. Shahidu, what is your take on this?
Yeah, 39 on the board. I think the run rate is decent. Right around that 5 runs per over mark. 4.88 is the current run rate. But at the same time, they have lost 3 wickets. But then again, they still have their best batter out there. So a lot can happen. But Thailand will need to be very, very precise with the planning, especially in the next 5 overs, and they should take it phase by phase from here. Yes, these are young girls, and a lot of inexperience will come in as well. But this is the stage where you should learn to bring your game to the next level.
Talking about change in the bowling, a spinner is introduced.
Is the leg spinner, Darni Bangi. Well, she was very, very impressive. Someone who likes to toss the ball up, invite the batter to come on the front foot, and yeah, she could be a surprise call here.
Well, nice. Oh, chance of the catch, and it's dropped. Impressive start, but not really impressive. That's a captain of Indonesia.
Well, Kamran, I called for it, and she delivered in the first delivery. And it was Afisara once again. Well, Afisara in the last game was dropped in single digits, and then she went on to score 40 odd runs and take Thailand home. And how costly will this catch be as well?
Well, yes, indeed, that will be a turning point for the Indonesia, as they've been good with the ball so far. Thailand tried to build a partnership that's been called white. Building the partnership, you see, they have built a small, tiny partnership, but Indonesian bowler does not allow them. The first partnership with 13 of 22 ball, the second was 11 on 11, third was 13 on 10. The credit goes still to the bowler. Good ball. Very good ball, Shahidur. You've praised her, and she is doing it here.
Yes, absolutely. I think I was very impressed with her even in the previous games. Someone who is not afraid to toss the ball as a leg spinner. It's very important that you ball close to the batter.
Yes, any straight ball like this. Oh, my word. That could be the curtain. That could be the curtain. Right channel being bowled.
Well, that's very close to the bat. And again, I'm slightly confused with her approach, Pachara Porn, and also her technique. Look at her bat. It's almost vertical, very unlikely, very unconventional, I would say.
Yes, generally when you're a power hitter, you like to keep that blade a little open to allowing you when you're coming into the ball with a good sharp hand swing. But probably it's working for now. Yes, yeah, she's kept it a little behind as well. And the bottom end is quite hard on it. But nevertheless, it's working for her. It's a matter of making runs and tickle the board.
Well, that's the captain on your screen, Hilva Lukman. Well, she will be kicking herself. That catch could have been the match for Indonesia. Afisara was the batter on that occasion. First delivery from Denny.
Chance of the run out. Oh, that was a very tight call. But Empire says all good. We should carry on. Yes, coming back to the point, Shahida, that catch could have been a turning point. And she must be praying now that she gone out quickly. But that's all for 9 overs, 43 for 3.
Well, it's going to be spin from both ends. I think this is the period that I was mentioning when Indonesia will try to slow things down and put pressure on the batters, because once the spinners comes in with the lack of pace, it's not easy for the batters to score runs. That's where you can get some wickets.
Well, Indonesia is going with the old-fashioned approach. In general, we used to see fast bowler come with a new ball, and lately the spinner been introduced, and that's the same fashion they have so far follow with the ball. Spinner being introduced later on, left and right, full toss.
Well, that was hit hard back to the bowler, and she did well to get a hand to it. If not, with mid off in the circle, that was going for a boundary.
Yes, indeed, that would be another boundary, but she done well. Intan. So there's a left and right combination here. Nicely tossed up right channel, asking the batter to do the work for herself if she looking for the runs, and she is the one who is the threat for the Indonesia.
Yes, Afisara just holding back onto that shot. I think she has realized she just got an opportunity in the last over, so she would not like to throw away her wicket.
Yes, I can see she is very agile. She's very quick on the back foot. She quickly pick up the length of the ball. That's a great skill that she has so far, and that's why she is here one of the top scorers so far in the tournament.
Yes, very good hand-eye coordination, I would say. So that's in the making of a very good batter for the future.
But here the Indonesian bowler is doing well. Not really. That could be a wide, and yes, it is. Empire says it's wide. Well, I'm very impressed so far. Yes, there have been bowls so few lose delivery, but so far discipline has been seen in their bowling lineup. So well done. Loose, slow delivery. Oh, that was a good try. Looking for two, and that easy too. That's another 2 runs added into the account.
Well, I don't want to look harsh or something, but that might go down as another drop catch. Yes, it was a tough chance, but you need to take those. At this level, you need to take your catches.
No matter what, yes. You have to go and get that chance right. Oh, that's a good ball being bowled. That's the right channel. Because when you, as a spinner, dragging the batter on the front foot, this is where you're winning already. Last ball of the 10th over. Toss up. Great channel. And it's once again quick run, as you mentioned, Shay, that could be the run out. But nevertheless, that's the story of over number 10.
That's 48 for 3. We're halfway there, and with that, the umpires have called for drinks. So we'll be heading into a short break, and we'll come back on the other side. And we are back at the BAYUEMAS Oval. 48 for 3 for Thailand. Well, they won the toss earlier today, elected to bat first. This is semi-final one. Big match here between Indonesia and Thailand. And we're at the halfway stage. 10 more overs to go. Beautifully bowled once again. That's a good line and length.
Well, now we will see who is leading, because this 10 overs is a crucial time for both the teams. Any team handle the situation well, they're gonna get a rightly
Flighted once again, straight to the fielder. This could be gone as well. Oh dear. That was a goner for all money. How could you miss that?
Let's have a look once again. It was a setter. It was a setter. Yeah, the throw wasn't really great, but as a keeper, you have a big hands there. It should have been gone. Another chance, Shahido. Another disappointment.
Well, Indonesia, they are not picking their chances. Beautifully bowled once again, tossing the ball up, inviting the batter.
I can see a great bowler in the making here for Indonesia. It's not easy, Shahido, to control the leggy. It's a difficult ball that you ever can bowl.
That was a straighter one. Just drifting down the leg, single taken.
Well, you can tell us more about it because you've been a leg spinner, so you can understand better.
Yes, absolutely. That's the reason why I'm very impressed with her, because she's not like the modern day leg spinner. Just goes through with a lot of pace and less drift and turn. Look at that. That's a classic leg spinner. You know, she's getting the ball to drift, to turn, and she's bowling on the seam as well.
Well explained, Shahido. Yes, the rightly thing to say is to pitching the ball in the right area. Yes.
That's played straight to the cover fielder. Once again, the skipper, well, she has looked slightly out of place today. Dropped a catch and a few sloppy work as well. End of the over. 49 for 3. Intan will continue in here. 49 on the board for Thailand. Pacharapon on strike. Oh, misfield once again. That single will bring up the 50 for Thailand as well.
After the 11th over. Actually, that's a very good bowling spell so far, keeping the Thailand team quite.
Oh, that was a poor delivery. She missed out. All she needed to do was to get bat on ball.
That could have gone. That should have gone to the square of the wicket for a boundary. See here, losing her line.
Oh, full toss, asking for trouble. And she punishes it. Afisara once again dealing in boundaries right now.
But that should not be happen. Only she has to be a little bit more concerned. Let's have a look at that. It was a little delivery asking for the trouble and is made. That's a 4 runs after a few overs.
Well, but the good thing about Afisara, she has not stopped scoring boundaries. Yes, she has been kept away from the strike, but almost every time that she faces the bowlers, she has managed to get a boundary. That's exactly why the run rate is still around that 5 run mark. They've lost 3 wickets, but they have still maintained a very healthy run rate, I would say. Ah, poor delivery once again, but she gets away with it. Just 1 run from there.
It's seem like this Indonesian bowler and the fielder is losing the focus here, and that could be a trouble for them at the end of the game.
Well, I think it's all about consistency. And Intan, she has not been consistent today. We have seen her bowl a couple of good deliveries, but then a lot of wides. That's beautifully played once again. Long chase here for the fielder. 2 runs taken.
Run between the wicket once again is impressive, but here we're talking about a partnership. Here, Thailand is able to build up the first longer partnership so far. 20 runs on 25 delivery. These two batter is showing some promise here in the middle.
Yes, I think it's very important that they build up a partnership in here. Much better. Again, excellent running between the wickets.
They have been very quick, but yes, again, the fielder has to approach a little quicker, and they shouldn't be let them take in those singles, easy singles.
Just look at that. I think they have picked their fielder, so they know that the skipper Hilva Lukman is on the slower side, so they're just trying to play the ball to her and take those singles.
Yes, indeed. And also, if you look at her field placement, she's very well back at 30 yard. In general, this fielder is always on the 15 to 20 yard where you wanted to cut that single. It's very costly.
Yes, I think you cannot have too many fielders on the edge of the circle. There she finds her once again. Slightly aerial and again a fumble.
As I mentioned, if she has gone to the 15 to 20 yard, that could be a catch. That's the end of the over number 12, 61 for 3.
Well, the spinners were taken apart for some runs. But I would have liked to see Derni Bangi bowl another over because she was troubling the batters. But she has been taken out and they bring back the premier bowler, Isabella Sers.
I'm very surprised. In general, when a bowler put a setter batter in trouble, you wanted to carry on. Probably they wanted to keep her at the end, at the tail of this innings, and they seems to be looking for the wicket.
Well, it's Aprilia. Came into ball. That's aerial, just short of the fielder once again. Afisara not afraid to take the aerial route. She is very aggressive in her nature.
And she's playing the bat with 100 plus over strike rate. Very impressive, Shader. She's the only one who's standing there for the first time she walks in.
Well, she has been their crisis batter so far in this tournament. Another single. Well, now Pacharapon is just hanging up as well, and she's trying to put more efforts and more contribution in this partnership.
Talking about Pacharapon, yes, she's playing here handy role, understanding. Let me hand over the striking the ball to her.
Again, good looking shot. That's hit with good power as well. Might be going for the second. No, they've opted not to.
Charapon is just rotating the strike, just putting Afisara on the strike because she is here for a long time. She wanted to hit. She can hit. There's a good understanding between these two. Better.
That's going to be a wide down the leg. Not the best of deliveries.
Well, she produced quite a good pace, but not really, not really effective so far with the ball. She's been struggle with the line and length, and that the wide ball tell you the rest of the story.
Well, Aprilia Putri was player of the match in the last game. Very good with the new ball. Oh dear, the wicket keeper having a nightmare of a day today behind the stumps.
It's very difficult as a wicket keeper as well. But yes, again, this is your job to handle the ball no matter what and how the ball comes. Well, sometimes you lose that control over the ball. She has some shaping into the right hand.
And yes, she's standing quite a bit far with the helmet on. I think she's totally protected. So I think it's all about holding. Oh, this could be close as well. Oh, that was a good throw. You'll need more of that, Indonesia.
Yes, indeed. These sharp throw will put the trouble. But that's the story. Oh, number 13, 66 for 3. Another 7 overs to remain. Probably during the toss, Shahida, the captain of Thailand, mentioned that they wanted to put 130 plus runs on the board and see.
Well, even if they can get 120, I think it's going to be a cracker of a game because Thailand has a very formidable bowling lineup as well, and they will have a good challenge going against that middle order of Indonesia led by the skipper, who is also amongst the runs.
Bowling change from Golden Hopan as well. Isabel has been introduced back into the take. And I think the spinner was doing well. They're keeping the batter quiet. Shahida.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that's good running once again. Well, they are not holding back here, Thailand. They're putting all the fielders on their toes.
Yes, and the run between the wicket has been the attraction for me so far. Yes, Thailand batter has a better understanding between each other, but the feeling has to be better. Shahid, they are settling up themselves way on the 30-yard.
Oh, that's aerial. This could be gone. Oh, yes. That's the wicket. Isabella says she finds the way. And it's Afisara who departs. Well, this could be the opening that Indonesia were looking for.
Oh, that's a danger. Better that you were looking at, and must be captain. The Helva, the Indonesian captain, will be very happy. Look at that once again. Rightly pitched. Very quick hand, but not a great connection made here. Well taken here on the boundary. Happy faith it is here for the Indonesia. Another follow through they were looking at.
Arikan Ponko is the new batter. Well, she opened the batting in the last game. Has been demoted to number 6 today. But yes, she can play the big shots. There you go. Straight away, the swing of the bat. She's not holding back.
And I think that has been told. Well, you go and go. Don't hold back. We are at the pavilion supporting you, so just go and kill it. And let the first swing of the bat tell you.
Warikan Foenko goes in. Oh, just short of the fielder. Again.
She took a good catch just before a ball before. That could be another good catch, but she held herself back. These catches need to be taken.
Good delivery once again. She's bowling with a lot of pace here. Isabella Sears. She has been very impressive even today.
That one partnership bring Indonesia was so in trouble. They scored 30 runs in 37. And Indonesia has been so far so good, not allowing Thailand to get long, big partnership.
That's well bowled. Oh, that's confusion between the batters. This could be close. She's gone. Oh dear. And now it's Patarapan Sonta who's gone.
That's what happened when you're returning the ball to the keeper hand, and that's where you could have a lot of trouble and easy out. That was a misunderstanding between, look at that. It was going straight to the hand of the, and good return. And there you go, easy. Plays off the bill from the stumps. Another breakthrough for Indonesia. Looks like Thailand is getting in trouble.
Well, we have witnessed the fall of one wicket, and there follows the other. 2 wickets in that over. You have to give a lot of credit to the Indonesian skipper. Hilva Lukman made that change, bringing her premier bowlers back into the attack, believing and trusting the process. And I think they have delivered as well.
I think that's what they were looking up to getting that setter batter, and now these two new batters is there. And that will be allowing the Indonesian to be relaxed, but not to be relaxed exact. They have still remaining 6 over. If they pull hard like that, they could have really put the Thailand team silent if they finish before 100. And I think that's they're going to be a great chance for the Indonesia. Oh, another hesitation. Oh my word. A quick throw or a direct throw could have been curtain for
Well, it's all happening here. Indonesia, they're imposing that pressure. Got 2 wickets in the last over. And straight away, they brought back Durney back into the attack, the leg spinner. Well, she looked very dangerous in the last 2 overs that she bowled. And I think she deserves a wicket as well. And as a leg spinner, I think she has a lot of control over the cricket ball, which is very important. Chanoknan. Oh, that's the wicket she deserves. Oh, yes. She has juggled that at least thrice. And finally, that well-deserved wicket for Dani Rambo.
Oh dear, oh dear. Captain's also on the toes. Look at that once again. A little bit of dancing. Here you go, nicely pitched. Wanted to cut it over to the point. Not really. 8, 2, 3, 4. There you go. A bit of dancing. But finally, it was a good catch.
Well, she almost made a mess out of that catch. It was a sitter, absolute sitter. But look at what happened. That tells the story for Indonesia today. We have seen few drop catches and a few fielding lapses as well. But I think it's just that spirit that they have. It was Maya, the fielder, on that occasion. Nevertheless, that's another wicket, and it's Cassini, the new batter, out there. Well, just a matter of few deliveries, 3 wickets gone, and Indonesia back into the game. Oh, this could be another one. Oh dear, the wicket keeper. Well, very slow reflexes there, Kamran.
Yes, most of them are moving toward the ball, approaching toward the ball. It's a little slow. Those things, those catches, those effort has to be made.
Oh, this could be another one. That's 2 in the over. Oh, beautifully bowled. Tanirambu Bangi is doing it by herself. She's turning the game all by herself. 2 wickets in the over. And that's 4 wickets in the last 2 overs.
But look at that. Seems like this fielder has been placed for that particular catch. Look at that. Hit straight to the hand. This time, no drama. Shahidur. Easy catch. Oh, what's going on here for Thailand? They are losing their balance here, losing their wickets, back-to-back wicket. They were there in the driving seat, Shahidu, and they are losing here. Focus.
Well, that's the problem I had when you have too much dependency on one batter. Well, it was Afisara was carrying this Thailand team. But yes, now it's all about Indonesia. It's all about holding nerves, and once again, almost went through the batter. What an over! What an over!
Yeah, she's been very impressive. She's going to my liking. A leg spinner has always been always an attraction for me. She's doing great with the ball.
Right, a delivery. Oh, another missed opportunity. What a nightmare here for Novita Devi, the wicket keeper. Well, I think that's one of the days she would want to forget.
This is not easy for the keeper as well. But it requires a little bit more quick movement on your feet, going behind the ball. But nevertheless, Indonesia here is roaring, having a cruise control over the game so far. Thailand is looking at the deep trouble, losing their 7 wicket of 69 runs. Another 5 overs remaining. Here, if Indonesia hold it tight, they are rarely in the game.
Well, Kamran, I was expecting them to score at least 120. And now it seems like even 100 can be very challenging here for Thailand. Someone needs to play a good knock in here. And I'm not sure who will be the batter. But it could be Arikan, because she's someone who can bat. It's all about absorbing the pressure.
Rightly say, Shahida, but this is the time they have been losing a lot of wicket. I don't think so. Oh, that's a wide ball. I don't think so that she should go yet harder on the ball, because they have still another 5 overs remaining, probably another 2-3 overs.
Yes, but then Arikan Koenko, she can be very dangerous. If it's there in her arc, she can clear these ropes with ease. I think it's very important as a bowler you stay away from that arc.
Oh, that's a good swing of the bat. Yes, she looked like a dangerous customer here. Swing of the bat, it looks very great here. But as a bowler, you need to have understanding. And I think the captain of Indonesia, Hilva, is doing great. Introducing the bowler does not offer the pace.
Yes, I think she didn't have the best of days in the ground. But as a skipper, with those changes that she made, those tactical things that you put in as a skipper. I think she has done a wonderful job here.
So yeah, the new batter here. Oh, good ball there. Just pushing towards the. That's a good return. Indonesia is finding the base, right?
Well, you can see the spirits being lifted as well. That's what a couple of wickets can do. And if you can pick 4 wickets in 2 overs, why not? They're back into the game. Now they're dictating terms with the ball. And it's all about how good they finish.
Only this better. Full toss, been off, but not a great connection. Just 1 run.
There you can see in the body language of the fielders. Now they're agile and they're attacking the ball for the first time. Indonesia, very unlikely. We have seen a very different side of them in the first 12 overs.
It's very important for Indonesia side of you here. They are doing great with the ball. Again, talking about great, but they have placed their fielder well, and that's another boundary. Welcome boundary here for the Thailand. That was a gift, Shahido.
Well, yes, absolutely. A gift well wrapped up and with a thank you card as well. Easy pickings.
Gosh. Yes. No chance whatsoever for the fielder. They have placed a really good field placement, but some of these bowlers are really giving them a free runs. Should not be. They are very well in control. Indonesia, they should not lose their control.
Yes, I think it's all about how you handle pressure and you handle your nerves at the same time.
Ooh, dancing down toward the ball. And the reason why, because she doesn't offer pace on the ball. That's usually a batter comes and try to bring the pace on the ball.
Well, it's just that kind of a day for Novita Devi. I don't know why she was holding the ball. The batter slipped. As a wicketkeeper, you need to be more proactive.
Keeping the ball away from the batter, understanding there's a good return. Yes, 1 run. Yes, it's very important as a keeper, Shahido, that you need to be proactive. And I think that's a good over so far. 16 overs gone.
Yes, absolutely. I think as a wicketkeeper, you are always the center of everything, and you need to bring a lot of energy to the game as well. Cheer up the fielders, and we have seen all around the world how vocal the wicketkeepers are, and it's all about the character. Yes, they're still learning, still very young, but I think this is the time where they can learn and they can make things better. And Novita Devi, she has struggled quite a bit in the previous game as well. I'm sure the coaches will be having it on their whiteboard as well and work on her.
Ernie has been introduced back for her last and final over. She's been impressive. Dancing down towards the ball. A bit of fumble, but they're settling for 1.
Well, Indonesia, they have done a decent job here in the field. It's just a couple of drop catches here and there, but now it's getting better. You can see a lot of confidence, a lot of noise around the ground. That was beautifully bowled again, flighting it, inviting her, and with those 2 fielders behind the bowlers, you can see they're very fine.
Yes, indeed, she's been very impressive with the ball, and she's doing great so far. Only 7 runs been given in 3.2 over. Impressive. Oh, another great delivery. She wanted to go a little squarer. No clue whatsoever.
Well, how did that miss the stumps? The ball just having a steep bounce from a very full length. But yes, again, beautifully bowled. Classic leg spinner.
Well, in general, you do not want to go against the turn. Yes, this is what you need to do. You have to, if you wanted to hit, you try to get the ball, pick the ball with the turn. That will work your way. Another great delivery.
Well, you can see there is no fielder in the deep on the offside, and you know the ball is turning away from you. You can just hold on, hold back, and try to cut the ball on the offside. rather than just swinging your bat at everything.
Once again, dancing down, creating that room. Yes, in general, when the ball get a lot of turn, you go the square of the wicket from both sides. When there is no much turn, you just have to stay in the line of the ball and hit it through the line. Here, nothing is working yet for the Thai batter.
But a lot working here for Dhani Rambubangi. And yes, when just over the field, it was mistimed again. It was Hilva Lukman, the skipper, who lost the ball in the air.
A lot of things going on here, but it wasn't a great shot. But again, added to 2 runs into the board. 17 overs gone, 83 for 7. Shader, what's the story for the next over?
Well, it's not about the story, but it's about that bowler, the leg spinner, Dhani Rambubangi. 4 overs, 11 runs and 2 wickets. What a spell from the youngster. Well, she came into bowl where Thailand were batting really well, and she slowed things down. She put on a lot of pressure on them, and she picked up those 2 wickets in that over. I think she'll be very proud of this moment.
Not she only, the coaches and everyone. She done tremendously well for the team, and she will be remembered for this game. Pacer, and she's been pushed towards the long on, not really making great connection. She's trying to make some connection.
Well, Sukmayanti coming into bowl, her 4th over. Well, she has been decent as well, given away 18 runs, 2 wickets for her. Slightly expensive in the context of the game, but then she's the one who picked up those 2 wickets, which was very important.
It's going to be very interesting now, Shahida, as Arinika is looking for a big shot, keeping that been hit straight long off, but that's only 1 run.
Well, that should be the plan. That make her play straight, because the moment she gets to swing her bat and go towards the onside, she's going to clear those boundaries with ease.
For someone like her, if you want to keep her silent, and that should be the ball that you want to keep the ball to the body, not allowing to open the arms. Very interesting. So far, everything is working well for the Indonesia. A bit of change in the field.
Well, I think they had that extra fielder outside the circle, and now they've made things better. But there's still a very attacking field set outside, just 3 fielders outside the circle.
Chance of the catch is fell short once again.
Again, she could have done better, probably a couple of steps in front, and that could have been a catch as well. So as a fielder, you need to walk in as well. You need to have that head start. I think these are basics of cricket.
Well, rightly said, Shahid. I was about to say, yes, they are very well settled at their own field placement. They're not really making that movement. And in general, as a fielder, you don't wait for the ball to come and then you take. In general, you have to say this ball is going to come. And that's the mistake they're making here so far. Good ball once again. Talking about keeping her tight.
Yes, I think that's a good delivery. Just dropping the length short, pushing her on the back foot, because she can get very dangerous on that front foot and anything in her arc. So I think the idea is good.
Right on the money, Shahida. Right on the money. That's all right. Just Singh for long gone fielder.
Well, 87 on the board, Kamran. 100 can still be possible, but if they can get those extra runs, 110, 120 in fact, I think that will be the moral win for Thailand. Anything above 110, I think they will take it.
If they keep, once again, there is a missed. And that's a free runs. Talking about, that could be a run out as well. Keeper is here, is just making a lot of mess here for Indonesia.
Well, Novita Devi, like I said, like I've mentioned, would want to forget this day. I mean, she's not had the best of days, but then it can happen to the best of players, and there's a lot of nerves out there, and sometimes it just gets the better of you. Yes, you need to move on because every next delivery is a new opportunity, and she can always come back. And she has been amongst the runs. Yes, uh, with the gloves she has not done great, but with the bat she has been instrumental.
Sometime, not every day is a blue day for you. There's a dark day where I guess she has a bit of, but she's still doing great job. A bit of fumble here and there, but yes, team must be very proud of. Come to the end of over number 19 here. Nicely ball, nicely straight to the hand. Chance of the run out yet again. They are slow. Easy run given.
Well, again, it's the skipper, Hilva Lukman. But I think it's also the fact that she's carrying an injury as well. She has a knee injury, so a lot of taping I have seen her in the morning today. So I think that's one of the reasons why she has slowed down a bit. But yes, as a skipper, you need to step up.
Well, I think these singles does not hurt Indonesia much. They are getting close to 100 Shahider, and there's another 10 legal delivery remaining. 100 runs is doable. Oh, that's a good swing. Protection is there. Just a single. Very good bowling here. Hot and humid here in the biomass over. Yet to click this 12. Yet to consider early morning. Oh, stepping out, hitting, wanted to hit that on top of the cover.
Well, this is a good over. Aprilia Devi is into a fourth over. 2 more deliveries to go.
Nice pace she's generating. Look at, she likes to dancing down, making that pace on the ball, but yet to work for her. Great over so far for Indonesia.
Well, 93 on the board. Can they somehow manage to get 110?
Last ball of the over, keeping it away, not letting them to have that freedom. Looking for 2. Would they get 2 runs? Chance of the run out, and it's given. Nice return. Nicely took and hit those stumps. Another wicket for Indonesia.
Well, it's Padmawati who's run out. Well, she was doing a great job, 14 of 14, and she has been run out. And look at that. I think slight fumble, but great presence of mind from the bowler, Aprilia, once again, and bingo, bullseye there.
Great work from the bowler as well. Look at the condition here, the biomass over. This cloud is still up there, but the humidity is there, challenging both teams. A lot of water need to be drank to keep hydrated, and well as a lot of challenging for the official as well, and unstunned umpire here.
Well, absolutely. I think, Kamran, we have the best seats in the ground, in the aircon box, and we have everything that we need, and also enjoying the cricket here. Sometimes I feel blessed to be here in the com box, especially with that heat and humidity out there. It's not easy. These are testing conditions here for the cricketers.
Rightly said, but we have also our own challenging here, calling every game, every ball, and that's last over of the first innings. Nicely keep it away from the yark of the batter, and that's a clever bowling.
Well, once again, it's Isabella Sears. I think she has been one of the key factors why Indonesia were so successful, especially in the quarterfinals. 4 overs, 7 runs in there, 3.1 overs, 9 runs today with 2 wickets. She has just done a phenomenal job once again. That should have been a catch. Oh dear.
Oh no, it's messing up here. Messing up here. 3 runs, Shahid. This should not be happened. The captain should take more responsibility.
Yes, I think it's just about the fact that you're just not even attempting the catch. It's just a couple of steps in front of you, and it has happened time and again today. So I think that's something they need to work on, especially the coach, Frankie Shawnee, who can take a note of that as well.
Nicely hit straight to the long on. They wouldn't hurt much. Just a 1 runs. I think they have to do a lot more in the fielding perspective here, would we see, and I'm sure the coaches must be writing down the notes. Those easy singles being given.
Yes, absolutely. I think if they qualify for the finals, they'll either be facing UAE or Nepal, and they are not gonna give you chances like those. Those 2 teams are absolutely lethal. That's the word. Sorry,
Another chance.
I was short of words. I don't know how to describe them, but yes, lethal will be the right word to describe those, especially Nepal. If they get there, we have seen them scoring 200 for fun in this tournament. That's how good they were.
Fresh in Shahid. And during that time, they missed once again. That was again the captain of Indonesia. But nevertheless, another 2 legal delivery to be bowled here. Oh, that was too wide. Once again, the keeper says, "Let me give you another extra runs."
Well, I think that's an interesting contest going on between Novita Devi and the skipper. Both of them, jokes apart, but yes, I know sometimes you just don't have a good day in the field. But then, yes, they have a big job to do with the bat later on.
Well, I think they're still young, and they're still in process to learn. In general, if you see in a little senior, if you see the ball is not coming nicely to the glove, they step forward few steps to making sure to collect the ball to the gloves. So these things will develop time by time. The more they play, the better they become. But these are the challenges as a new cricketer, as a new development nation. You learn those things, you work on it, and you come back stronger. Last ball of the over.
Yes, and you can't take away the hard work they have put in to be here at the first place as well. And I think, especially talking about those 2 players. Oh, she's gone. She's gone. That's the wicket. That is the wicket, and well deserved. Isabella Sears, that's her 3rd. And she finishes off 4 overs, 16 runs, and 2 wickets. Brilliantly bowled once again, and a good catch as well. A point of redemption there for Novita Devi.
Yes, indeed, and they finish up. I think they've done tremendously well done with the ball, keeping Thailand and 101 run in 20 overs. And let's have a look at the scoreboard. Look at the top one is 27 and 26 delivery, and the second is Ari Khan, who is scoring 14 of 17 deliveries. Surya is also one of the 3rd high scorers, 14 of 14 delivery. Not much contribution here for the rest of the batter, but the bowling lineup.
Yes, bowling lineup, especially led by Isabella Sears. 4 overs, 16 runs, 3 wickets for her. And Sukmayanti took 2. Derni Rambu Bangi was the pick of the bowlers for me, to be honest. She is the one that did the damage in the middle overs. 4 overs, 11 runs, 2 wickets for her. A very good job done there from Indonesia. But yes, they have still conceded 101 runs. So we'll be heading into a break. And after that, we'll have the run chase from Indonesia. So please stay tuned.
Welcome back after the innings break early this morning. Thailand had won the toss, and the captain, Thailand, decided to bat first. If you're joining us now, Thailand has batted first, and they score 101 runs, to be exact, to chase 102 runs for the Indonesia to chase it down. Two batter is there and seems to be introduced a spinner first. And let me take this opportunity to introduce my dear friend Shaidur. After the break, how you feel?
Yes, thank you, Kamran. And yes, I'm excited. I hope to see a wonderful game here. Oh, that's a good start. Kawarin, I think she's very good with the new ball.
That's a great and impressive start for her. It's not easy to go with the spinner, and firstly, the new balls is very difficult for the spinner to control. It's very interesting to see here. Nice channel, bringing that ball in.
Kawarin Seichao, she's the most economical bowler in this tournament so far. Economy of just 1.54. That's how consistent she has been. And she's the one that chokes the batters, and which allows the other bowlers to pick early wickets. Look at that. Skiddy action.
Yes, indeed. She understands very well that new ball should have a bit of pace on, so the ball give you a bit of help to skid around, not asking the batter to be trouble. Good start so far with the new ball. Once again, just push through the cover, and that's a quick run. Run between the wicket so far is it's a good start.
Yes, I think that's going to be the key here for Indonesia. If they want to win this game, they'll have to bat well.
And I think it's very easy target for them to chase down. It's not really challenging. All they need to do is to rotation the strike has to be the key here if they really want to win this game. Oh, hitting the pads, going through. Oh, that's two appealed in the same ball. One for the leg before and one for the run out.
Dia Sanjoyo and Novita Devi, the two openers out there for Indonesia. Novita Devi, wicketkeeper batter. Well, she can be very handy with the bat as well. Someone who likes to run well between the wickets, and a very busy cricketer.
So straight, but this time, oh, umpire says it's out. They were looking for the first breakthrough. Unfortunate, but that's a luck for the Thailand.
Well, the nightmare continues for her. She went out with the troubling the scorers. They're absolutely dead. Right in front of the middle stump. You cannot be missing that delivery of that line. It would have crashed into middle and leg.
Huge disappointed for Indonesia, losing their first wicket in the first over. A very good start for the Thailand, starting with a spinner and ball so well at accuracy, stump to stump, and that's the key.
Yes, 102 might not sound the biggest of scores, but trust me, against this Thailand attack, 100 is a lot. You need to bat really well to get there, and it's time for the skipper, Hilva Lukman, who has walked out to bat.
Well, I think they need to build a partnership, and I think, yes, 100 run doesn't so much trouble, looks like a trouble, but a partnership will make it more easier. One good partnership, around 40 to 50 runs, that will push the Thailand on the back seat, and they just need partnership. Single, double is the key. Good pace on the ball, just push through.
Yeah, she's very good with the new ball as well. Padmawati bowled extremely well in the quarterfinals as well. And I think that's where this Thailand team shines. The bowling unit, a lot of versatility, good mixture of pace and spin.
Yeah, Padmawati has a very long run up and very smooth toward the slightly away. Just push it through. And that could be the first boundary. Welcome boundary for the Indonesia. Praising her bowling.
Dia Sanjayo, well, she got an outside edge, not in control, but she will take it. As long as it's runs, I think it all counts. And sometimes you just need that element of luck as well to start off that innings.
Yes, indeed. You need those lucks in you throughout your innings in the game that will benefit you in a one way, another way. Very good run up, laning is good. No footwork whatsoever. Good feeling there. Surely saving a runs for the team.
Chanuk Nan was the fielder on that occasion. Desperate dive. And I think that's where this Thailand team is very different from the others. You can see the fielders, they're just teaming in, coming close to the bat. And that's when, like I've mentioned it previously as well, they are always in your face. So they don't allow you that space, that breathing space as a batter.
Look at those. Look at the Thailand captain. She's rightly up in front on the 15 yards, where that's another good delivery. That's an example where the captain of Indonesia, Eva, was standing way back on the 30 yards. That's the difference where you can see here.
Absolutely. And I think that's where the leaked run as well. The leaked runs in the circle, which could have been stopped. But yes, that is where your proactiveness as a cricketer, as a skipper, comes into play.
Nicely struck, but this time straight to the hand. Look at the movement of all those fielders backing up. Is there? It's nicely bowled once again, slightly back of the length. Understanding the condition here. You mentioned in the first batting, when Thailand was batting Shahida, that they are very good with the ball. I can see so far here, the bowler has good control over the new ball for both sides.
Yes, absolutely. I think they're very balanced with pace and spin.
Very well bowled once again. No bounce in offer, but that will conclude the over number 2. Only 7 runs on the board, losing 1 wicket.
Kieran Saichia will continue in here. Well, she started off with a wonderful over, just 2 runs from there. And I think she will be the choker. Try to close down the runs, build those dot deliveries, build up that pressure. And someone from the other end needs to bowl that attacking overs.
Well, Sanju doesn't really look good on the footwork. She's just trying to reach the bat to the bounce of the ball. Any good delivery? Oh, that's been hit well. Rally in the game. Just for runs.
Well, it was just over that fielder, the skipper, Koranid, at short mid wicket. Well, she just needed a bit more height, and that should have been a catch as well.
Well, the fielding has been on the money. All of them is proactive. Bowling is really on the spot. Stump to stump bowling. Just keeping the bat in the line of the ball. Not really offering much footwork comparatively the Thailand batter, where Indonesian batter is trying to reach their bat to the bounce of the ball. This time down the leg, and we'll see what the umpire says. It's closer, so that's a legal delivery.
And Fichamon did well as well, the wicket keeper. That ball was going down the leg. You need to take those and stop the runs. Every run here will matter because it's a race for that big final coming up tomorrow.
Once again, this time should be called wide, and yes, it is called wide. Its keeper play a big role here in every game. As we said, keeper is the backbone of the fielding side because that's a view that you can see every fielder has been placed well or not. You can see everything so clear. So need to be proactive, not just physically but mentally. That's a good comeback. Nicely pitch in front.
It's good delivery once again. And that's her strength. She doesn't try to do too many things, just balls within herself, but very accurate, very consistent. That's the key.
Everyone is doing great at the job here with the ball. She understands very well. She put the pace on the ball. Ball is new. She knows that if I pitch it through, it will skid away.
And also, it's wonderful to watch how quickly she goes through her overs as well. So that hurries up the batters. So it doesn't give you that breathing space or the time you need to settle down.
Well point. Well done. And these tiny things matter a lot. Well, you're not asking, not giving the batter enough breath to settle down. Nevertheless, 3 over gone, 9 runs on the board, Indonesia losing their first wicket. And I think from Gordon Hovan, they introducing a spinner.
Well, that's proactive captaincy as well. Padmawati was decent with the first over, but she has been taken off. And it's going to be Cassini, another spinner. Well, they have a lot of off spinners, similar kind of spinner. So spin from both ends, and I think this is the right tactic. So if you slow down the game, slow down the pace of the game, and you don't allow too many boundaries, and I'm sure they're not going to allow too many singles as well. It will only impose more and more pressure.
Very well, solid point, Shahidul. And also, I think the coaches has studied the Indonesian better. Quite a chance of the run out. Very good return.
And look at that, how they attack the ball. As a fielding unit, I think I can rate them very high up there. Thailand, I think, as a fielding unit, they have always been proactive, always been on their toes. And you can see they're just creeping in, making full use of the conditions out here.
Look at the Thailand field captain here. So in front, even the cover, the point. Chance of the run out. Good return, direct hit. Empire is taking the moment, and she says, all set. Oh, I would say a good lucky for the Indonesian captain Helva. He is lucky. Get through with it.
Well, again, that was a risky run. I wonder if that was needed, especially knowing the circumstances. Let's have a look at that once again. And you see a yes and a no, very late. Oh, that was out, in fact. Looked like it. She threw her bat.
That creates a lot of doubt. Yes, very close call. But that's Empire has to make a decision with the naked eyes. Well, but good fielding there, the point. Very well done.
And what a wicket that could have been. The skipper, the number 1 batter, Hilva Lukman. She scored more than 100 runs. Top score of 48 not out. She has been the go-to batter for Indonesia. And a lot riding on her shoulders.
Yes, indeed. And this is the big game for her. If she survived there, she can easily take her team. And that's a quick single. Another opportunity. But that was laziness.
Well, they're taking their chances. And I think they've understood that, if they can't hit boundaries, They at least need to score those singles and doubles and keep the scoreboard ticking. If not, they will just go into that shell, and there might not be a way for them to come back into the game.
And I think that's the right approach, Shahida, because 120 balls here and just 100 runs. So if you take every over 2-3 runs, that's a good thing for you to do it. And the run rate is still healthy, is above almost 3. So 4 over gone, 11 runs on the board, and losing the first wicket. If Indonesian batter continue rotating the strike, that will put an extra pressure on the Thailand fielder, on the bowler as well.
But trust me, it's not going to be easy. That's why I've said that Indonesia will really need to bat well. And we can't write off a team like Indonesia. I think they can always surprise you. A lot of talent, full of surprises. And I think they have been one of the teams to watch out for. They have really surprised everyone with how they came in, coming into this Premier Cup for the first time. And look at them. They've already qualified for the Asia Cup. I think everyone should be proud of this Indonesian team.
Yes, indeed. And look at that. They are fighting for the big game. If they hold up tight, they can really win. That's a very nice struck. Well in control. So in command. Well done. A great hit there. Not an easy job.
Well, it was right there in her slot, and she picked up the gap, and she played it with the spin as well. So it's a risk-free shot, I would say, and especially in the batting power play, you have that license to go over the infield.
Very nicely struck. She looked impressive here with the bat. You mentioned she's one of the highest scorer here so far in this tournament, and this shot will tell you why. Push back that fielder, knowing that she is very strong on that side. Clever batting. Oh my goodness. And this time umpire will have that second thought. Easy peasy decision. That's a risky run, Shahido.
Well, I told you it's not going to be easy. They have tried it on few occasions, and this time the luck just ran out of for Indonesia. Look at that. She was never going to make it. And direct hit. What a throw there.
She has started very late. She wasn't on the move. Exactly, they do repetition where they were doing in the field. They were just standing there. They were not making the initial movement there. Whenever in a non-strike, you always have to be on the move. That's what the coaches tell you. When a ball is about to come to the landing, you should have been keep moving. Be ready.
Arikan Fuenko was the fielder on that occasion. Good throw. And like I have mentioned earlier, this Thailand team, they're very good as a fielding unit. So it's always dangerous when you challenge them.
It's going to be very interesting now here as the left and right hand combination is always putting the bowler in challenge to fix the line and length, and also a challenge for the fielders to keep moving. That will drain a lot of energy here as the biomass over here is kind of mute, a little bit breezy. I could allow a bit of freshness for each one of them, but yet Everine is bowling her third over, giving 8 runs and taking 1 wicket. Oh, that's a quick delivery. Wanted to hit through the cover. Look at those two cover fielder ready up on front, putting some extra pressure, Shahido.
Yes, and I think it's the right time for them to attack Thailand. They're in charge of the situation right now. But Indonesia, on the other hand, they will be pleased that Hilva Lukman is still there, the skipper. I think a lot will ride on her shoulder. She needs to take the responsibility, but then she needs someone out there who can help her out and build that partnership as well.
Crucial, as in every format of game, Shahid, you need to have a partnership no matter what. And in this condition, in this situation, yes, Indonesia should be focusing on rotation the strike, build up the partnership. A partnership will get them cross the line and they will easy win this game. But nevertheless, 5 over gone, 15 for 2.
Again, a good start. Cassini, the young off spinner. Well, she has been impressive as well. Very economical. Just gave away 2 runs in her first over. And required run rate now creeping up towards that 6-run mark. That's pulled away. Another single. Well, she is a very tall batter, Hilba Lukman. So it gives her that extra reach. And we have seen her being very comfortable on the back foot. She likes to go on the back foot very early.
Yes, indeed. And also, she spent a bit of time up there in the middle. So whenever you, as a batter, spend a bit of time, you get to understand the condition of the surface, also the behavior of the ball, and also understand a bit more of these bowler. She's doing great as of now for the team.
That's aerial, and that's in the gap as well. 4 runs. That will ease some pressure. Elna Elizabeth.
Look at that once again. Just picking up the ball. A little footle pitched and that has been hammered to the cow corner region for a boundary. This will relieve a bit of pressure. Hassani is bowling.
Much better. That's a good comeback. Coming from around the wicket, just creating that angle.
Yes, indeed. That's you have to bowl to stump, not allowing the batter to come and hit you that easy. Once you allow the batter to free their arm, that will be a trouble calling. Once again, that's a nice ball. Very good effort being made by the bowler as the captain is making sure not allowing them to easy singles. Nice approach.
That's aerial once again. This time it will just be a single. This is good counter-attacking cricket, and especially with that left-hand, right-hand combination, it's not easy for bowlers to settle down as well. End of another over. It's 21 for 2.
Yes, indeed, it's a very tough task for the bowler to adjust to right and left hand combination as well as for the fielder. It's interesting. And there's always benefit you as a batting unit if you have a few left-handed batter. It's always trouble for the bowler.
Fawn is the new bowler. She'll be bowling to Elna Elizabeth, another off spinner. Oh, wild swing and a miss.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. She is here for a business. She seems to be given a job here. Shahida looking, searching.
Well, she's a very different kind of bowler. She's someone who likes to bowl much. Oh, big appeal there. Oh, late call there from the umpire, and she has been given. Oh, what a surprise. Late call there. And Elna Elizabeth was absolutely devastated with that call.
Well, that was a long thought process. Let's have a look at it's pitched well. Oh, that's so close. It's difficult to make. I guess that's the reason why she has taken a bit of time. Disappointed for Indonesia losing their batter who's been looking so good with the bat.
And Fonfi Mon takes that wicket with her second delivery. And I think she's a very tall bowler with that high arm release. She can always create a lot of trouble for the batters.
Yes, indeed. If a spinner will come with a tall height, it's always an advantage because you have to look at too high and keeping track that ball coming down to his difficult job. And that's the advantage.
And of course, there's one more advantage where the ball just bounces a bit higher. So the carry on the ball is much higher when you have that high arm release as well. You could see that previous delivery just nipped off from a good length, and there was a steep bounce as well.
As always, you get the extra bounces if you're a spinner or fast bowler. Oh, that's another well swing.
Well, it's Aprilia Devi did a good job with the ball. Now she'll have a job with the bat as well. That swung away on the onside. She'll get off the mark with a single. Well, I think Thailand won't mind the singles as long as they stop the boundaries and get the wickets.
And look, and she's the key of the Indonesian batting line of the captain. And yes, talking tall, look at that, how tall she is as a spinner. It does give you lots of advantage.
Beautifully bowled once again, just going on with the arm. And I think in the crunch game like this, even the skipper, she's batting on 6 of 15. So very slow start from her as well, just indicating how difficult it is to bat out there. Oh, big appeal. This could be close as well. Oh, that looked very, very close.
So much things going on here. So much thing. Look at that once again. Oh, that was very much hustle for the batter from both sides.
Well, Fonfi Mon asked a lot of questions in that over and making life very difficult for the umpire as well. A bowler like this, a lot of appeals, and you can see that ruthless attitude of the Thailand bowlers and fielders as well, putting in a lot of pressure, not only on the batters but on the umpires as well.
Well, rightly said, Shahida. She's putting everyone in trouble. Umpire has a lot of things to do at this game so far. They're doing great. Oh, wild swing.
That's timber. Oh, look at them celebrate. They're absolutely delighted. Thailand, they're fighting back. And this could be the final nail in the coffin. That's the skipper going back. Hilva Lokman, she fell for the trap. Again, just trying to hit the ball on the onside, cross batted, and you miss, I hit. What a wicket for Cassini.
Well, that was the wicket they were searching for, and they have got it. That's the celebration. Well, Stella told you the story, how pleased they were with that wicket. So the captain of Indonesia has departed. Not really impressive contribution, even she could have visited. There was no partnership being built. Losing a wicket consistently from another hand.
Well, that's the problem when you play too many dot deliveries. It keeps adding more and more pressure. And then you just crumple. Sumayanti is the new batter. But this could be close as well. Oh, direct hit. A lot happening here. That's going to be an extra run as well. But you can see the Indonesian dugout. They are just celebrating each and every run out there. I think it means a lot. You can see the love and passion for the game. Yes, they're having a tough time, but still every single run has been cheered from that dugout of Indonesia.
Yes, indeed. They are also a little bit of concern of the current situation here. A lot of discussion was going on. What can be done, what we should do to making sure keep ticking the scoreboard.
That's going to be a wide. Another good take. Well, that could be one of the difference makers as well. We have seen a lot of fielding lapses when Indonesia were bowling, especially the wicketkeeper didn't have the great day, where it has been totally opposite for Thailand. Yes, in a crunch situation like this, there will be teams that will not handle pressure well. Look at that for fielding. Excellent job. That's absolutely brilliant. Afisara was there.
Oh, damn. That's really a superhero dive. Saving a runs at least. Whoa, once again, look at that fielding effort from the captain this side.
Well, Coronate leading by example, where it was Padmawati, in fact, not Afisara, the previous delivery, but then it's a collective effort. Everyone is contributing. Sometimes you might not contribute with the bat or the ball, but as a fielder, you can save runs. Oh, how did that miss the stumps?
Talking about a fielding, most of the game won by the fielding. Those runs, those you cut it off, those singles, that can really put the pressure, and the fielding matter a lot. A lot of game I've witnessed been won by just purely by the fielding, taking good catches, cutting off those singles.
Fuller delivery. Well, we have praised this Thailand side a lot, but take nothing away from Indonesia as well. Indonesia, they have been wonderful right from match one. I think they have dominated in all three aspects of the game. Yes, someone has to win, someone has to lose. It's a knockout game, but I think they'll be very proud, especially coming into this ACC Premier Cup for the first time. They have qualified on their merits, and they've qualified for the Asia Cup as well. What a story here.
Yes, indeed. And also look at that. Where are they existing at this moment? Playing a semi-final. It's not an easy job to walk into the semi-final in such a competitive countries. Great job done. They are still in a learning curve. They are still working hard here. They're still here to win the game.
Well, that has been the story. Outside off stump, but trying to hit the ball through mid-wicket, cross-batted stuff. Well, I think it's always good to hit the cricket ball with a straighter bat and scoring runs in the V, because I think that's where you cannot have a field set for. There she goes once again, aerial. And good feeling in the deep as well.
Yeah, they have been feeling so well. Not just the bowler is doing great, but the fielder has been putting a lot of effort to cut off those singles and creating the opportunity to get them run out. They have thrown multiple times direct hit. that shows how consistent and how good they are in the field as well.
That's well bowled. No runs there. Another dot delivery. Well, the game is going away from Indonesia. Required run rate now 6.52. It's just creeping up. They have lost 4 wickets as well. And most importantly, their skipper is back in the dugout. That slapped away. Just a single.
I think Thailand is rightly in control of the game. They know exactly what they are doing it, and they have plan. They look like they come with a plan. They're bowling to the right channel, not giving free runs. The effort in the field is there. Everything is rightly on the money here for Thailand.
Well, I think it's all about doing the basics right. Just like that, attacking the stumps. They're ensuring that the batters play at every delivery. And with two spinners operating from both ends, they have just quickened up the pace as well, not allowing any breathing space for the batters. So I think tactically, it's a very good decision from the skipper herself. Oh, that was very close to the stumps as well. Well, Aprilia, she survives. It's 28 for 4. Pacharapon walked into bowl. Well, she has been the number one bowler. Oh, well bowled. Gets the edge of the very first delivery. They're going for the second run. And I think that has been one of her strengths. She likes to bowl with a lot of flight. I wouldn't mind to see her sleep in place as well.
I think that's the right way to do it. Just put the slip because she has control. When you bring control over your ball and you get a lot of flight, where you need to place the slip fielder, but doesn't require for them. Look at that.
It's well bowled once again. And I think she just slows down the pace of the game as well. So very enticing for batters to go over the infield. But then with that slowness, it's not easy to clear the field as well.
Yes, indeed. And I compared to the rest of those other spinners, she's the only one offered a flighted delivery. The rest of them were pace on the ball.
There you go. What a catch. That's absolutely brilliant. Afisara at mid-off. And take that for a fielding effort. Yes, we know your name, Afisara. That's number 22.
Look at that once again. What an effort. And we talk about catches, win the matches, flighted delivery, and the diving effort. What an effort. What a catch. Afisara is announcing herself this time with a brilliant catch.
Well, that's the 5th wicket down, and with that, we're going into a short break. Players will have drinks and we'll come back shortly.
Welcome back after the drinks break. Thailand is roaring here this time again with the ball. 5 wicket down on just 30 runs. Flighty delivery once again. Once again, Shahid. Lots of commitment shown here in the field.
Absolutely, that was a brilliant catch there to bring the 5th wicket. And I think they're showing a lot of class and quality out there. Oh, that's close. That's close as well. Probably just drifting down the leg.
Yes, indeed. Empire says, yes, she's safe. Let's continue. Well, she's not allowing the pace on the ball, asking the batter to come and do the job for themselves. Look at that. Very nice flighted delivery. We're looking for the big chance of the catch.
Well, she would have had her heart in her mouth, just short of that fielder. I think she mistimed it. If that was timed well, it could have been a simple catch. 31 for 5.
Obiman will continue her bowling from the Nagara end. The weather is being a bit kind. Some cloud on top of this beautiful venue of BAYUEMAS Oval. The first semi-final of this ACC Women Under 19 Premier Cup 2026. We'll be witnessing the second semi-final later off today against UAE and Nepal. Nicely pushed toward the cover. Oh, that could be another. But Shahid, from here on, from the picture, what we see from the picture here is that Thailand is really putting the Indonesia in trouble, and looks like they are well in a game.
Yes, absolutely. They have their noses in front, and they might be heading to that big final tomorrow. And I think it will be very interesting to watch who from UAE or Nepal will join them, which is scheduled at 2 p.m. today at this very ground. I think that will be a hell of a game as well.
Well, yes, nail-biting game is coming up, but this is also something that we're always on the toes, and so many things going on here. Now it's struck straight to the fielder. No chance.
Yeah, whoever loses this game will still have another match tomorrow morning to secure the 3rd place. Even that will be a big win. Oh, this could be close as well. Oh, yeah. She has been given direct hit once again, and it's that fielder, Afi Sara. Well, you can't just get her out of action. She did a wonderful job with the bat. She took a blinder of a catch in the last over, and now bullseye for her, contributing in a run out.
Well, that is impressive. Look at that replay once again. It's so straight. Generally, when the ball goes quicker, there you go, easy pick, and boom. Quite tight a call, but Empire says, yes, you may depart. Losing their 6th wicket here. Thailand is on the driving seat, putting Indonesia in deep trouble.
Well, Kamran, these are not good signs here. It's getting slightly gloomy in here, and we all know the weather in Malaysia is very unpredictable. And it would be a spoiler because we want the match to happen. Not only this, but the next one as well, even the bigger game.
Yes, indeed. And it's another chance, and it's been given again. 2 back-to-back wicket in over. Thailand is roaring here with the ball. What a turn up point for the Thailand here. Outstanding. Look at that once again. Flight and delivery coming in a way. Looking to the square of the wicket. Umpire says is out.
Fonfimon doing the damage here with the ball. Well, again, that high arm release, they have not picked her up, and she has picked 2 wickets in no time.
Yes, indeed, and they are doing so well with the ball.
Sinta Chahaya is the new batter. Sinta Chahayani, in fact. Beg your pardon.
Flighted delivery. Get away with it. Well, very good bowling here. Very well controlled. It's not just flatting the ball, but it's just keeping also that accuracy to pitching in the right area. And that very deadly bowling here.
And I like the way she bowls. It's not only that she is a finger spinner, but she brings in her wrist as well. Just a twist towards the end, which gives her that bit of turn into the right hander as well.
And that's tell you how control she has over the ball. And you become a great spinner when you have control over the ball. Look at that nice little release point. Oh, this time just above the cover fielder, and that's a welcome boundary after a long period of time.
Well, fortune favors the brave. She took the aerial route, and that has paid her dividend. 4 runs. For Sinta Chahayani, she has just walked into bat and looking confident.
And they need many more of those kind of boundary to making sure to keep taking the scoreboard. What a flatted delivery. A temptation delivery, I would say.
Well, that's the trap. You can see there's a deep mid wicket, a deep square leg, and a long on as well. So very packed onside field, just enticing the batter to play that ball in the air.
A very good over so far, apart from that boundary. Seven wickets gone. Only 37 runs on the board. Thailand has really kept those Indonesia team quiet. And that's over number 12 gone. Right in the driving seat. They must be feeling so happy and glad with the current performance so far is done by the Thailand team.
Well, I think both teams have their stories in the associate cricket as well. We have seen the Thailand women's senior women's team. They were the winners of that ACC Premier Cup, beating UAE. UAE was one of the best teams in that contest, but with the ease that they beat UAE in that final, because I covered that as well. So it just shows, how good this Thailand team is, and the Thailand Cricket Association. A big shout out to them as well. Oh, big appeal. This could be close as well. So it's not easy even to perform on the same level, even for the under 19. So it shows that the pipeline is very strong for Thailand. Similar stories for Indonesia as well. The senior women team, they qualified for the Asia Cup. So did this under 19 squad. And this is their first time. Can you imagine the first time playing in the ACC Premier Cup for the under 19, and they have qualified. They're in the top four. They could finish top three as well if they go into the game tomorrow and beat the other team.
It's a great story for both sides, Shader. And every story comes from the very long way. A lot of hard workship. And that's why the reason they are here today. It's a great job done by both the nation here. Very nicely bowled once again. Just gentle push towards the off. Three ball done in this over. Manipam is bowling her fourth and last over. Just giving 7 runs and taking 2 wickets. Outstanding bowling figure. Few spinners, Shahider, and every spinner is different from each other.
And look at how quickly she has ran through her 4 overs as well. Beautifully bowled once again. This could be close on the non-striking end. Again, smart fielding from the skipper, Coronate. What a day for her as a captain. Yes, she didn't score many runs, but then it's a captaincy. Those changes, you need to take those brave decisions. And I think today everything has worked for her right from the toss.
Oh, that's tickle. Just a bit tickle of the top of the finger. It could have been another wicket for the Thailand, even though she has height, but lucky you get through with it. And that's the end of over number 13. 40 runs on the board, losing their 7 wicket. Indonesia in deep trouble.
Well, Thailand just 3 wickets away from getting that big step into the final. And what a statement. I think they are not going down. They were in some trouble when they were batting. But it's the bowling unit. The shine once again. Again, good diving effort there from the fielder. And what a spell from Fonfimon as well. 4 overs, 9 runs. Very impressive.
Yes, indeed, that was a great bowling spell. But look at that flighted delivery, a temptation. That could be another catch in the cover here, where Thailand captain has placed himself for it. Look at the field change right away, long on back, and cover fielder into the square. Another flighted delivery, this time a bit straighter, not allowing to hit through the line.
Well, I think she has been very, very consistent with her bowling. It's almost like an action replay of deliveries, just hitting the same spot again and again. And look at that, once again.
She went cross on it, wanted to get square off the wicket. That's difficult.
I think that's where she can get very dangerous the moment she's bowling on the stumps.
And I think the bowler, if someone bowled to you at the stump to stump, you do not want to take that risk to go to the square of the wicket. You just try to play in the line of the ball. And this, it's also tell you a lot of pressure when your bottom man is coming a bit harder, not allowing it to get to lead on the front foot. Credit goes to the bowler who asking you to come on the front foot to do the job for you. So far, great bowling. Another flighted delivery. Went again for a square of the wicket, but this time get the single right, and that's the story of over number 14 and 42 runs on the board, losing their 7 wickets.
Kevarin coming back into the attack. Well bowled once again. Well, the spinners have done a wonderful job here for Thailand. Also economical. And I think they have not allowed the Indonesian batters to settle in.
Kivarin also bowling her last and final over. Very nice. This time run out chances and direct it once again. Thailand captain says, don't take me away from the action. She is there. She is doing the great business here for Thailand.
Well, Koranit, Swanchon Rathi. You have to remember the name. She's done a wonderful job here as a captain. And look at that. Bullseye once again. You can't just keep them out of the game. Thailand, like I've mentioned earlier and time and again, they are always in your face. And they love playing that attacking brand of cricket.
Outstanding fielding there. It's not an easy to get. Return in a rush and hit the stumps. She has been consistent. This has been a permanent place for her. She liking to be there, taking the ball, putting pressure. Outstanding. Losing. Thailand is rightly there in the business. They are here to seal the deal here in this first semi-final. If they win this semi-final, they will confirm their spot into the final.
Well, it's just a matter of time.
Good shot. Struck it well. So well at the cow corner region. No chance whatsoever for the fielder. It's nicely well in control.
Well, I think that's the best way to play this. Maya Arsidawati, the batter. Well, she goes for it once again, finds the gap as well. Yes, misfield. That will be 4 runs, back-to-back boundaries here. That will be 50 for Indonesia as well.
Well done. There you go, the replay. Nicely swing of the bat, hitting in the gap with a bit of misfield there. And that's a 2 back-to-back boundary. She should have sent it up, Shahida, to put that pressure up.
Well, Maya is saying I've had enough of it. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to enjoy my batting. And that's how it should be.
And I think you need a batter, someone like her, when you're losing few wicket. There you go. Another swing of the bat. Chance of the run out, but no. Coming back to the point, you need to have someone in the middle when you lose the wicket or when you get under pressure. Set note and ask, just watch the ball and get us some runs.
Well, I'm pretty sure the rest of the teams will be watching this Thailand side playing today. I think they're going to put a very good fight, a very good show in the final. So whoever comes in will need to play the best game possible to get through this Thailand side.
And I think the best player comes with the best performance in the big games. So here, oh, that's a wide looking for the run. And well home. Another 1 run. And then let me go. 2 runs, 3 runs on the same ball.
Well, Kevarin, she was very economical at the start of this over. She had only conceded 8 runs. And look at that, already 12 runs of this over. An expensive one. And good running as well, pushing the fielders. And suddenly you can see that shift of momentum, and Indonesia trying to put some impact in this game. That's the end of the over. It's 55 for 8. Pachapon Sonta will continue in here, bowling her last over. She's only considered 9. And Intan on strike. There's the left hand right hand combination out there. But I think Pachapon will be looking for that wicket. If not, both the wickets. Oh, look at that.
Fly the delivery. Invitation open. Come and hit. But Intan said, no. Let me settle down for a bit.
It's a wide, in fact. Well, probably got a pad to it. I'm not sure. But yes, Indonesia are showing some fight back. A little too late, to be honest. Brilliant delivery once again. Just going over the stumps. And I think it's just a matter of time. I think she will be smelling that wicket here. 3 more deliveries to go. Can she pick up a second? Almost, just away from that fielder at mid-wicket.
Another shot of the length. That could have been the ball getting their wicket, but she's keep trying. She would not give up. So last 2 legal delivery for her spell to be end. Very impressive so far. 10 runs been given, taking 1 wicket. Impressive.
Yes, I think the spinners have done a wonderful job here in slowing down the runs, not allowing the Indonesian batters, because we have seen this Indonesian middle order, they're very strong. That's in the air. Oh, what an effort! What an effort there from the skipper. Koranit was absolutely flying. She took off with her wings.
And that shows you the commitment here in the field. As the captain, leading from the front. And these efforts matter.
Yes, and you can see even in the context of the game, only 2 wickets remaining, and they're almost home. Oh, this could be close as well. Goes for the right end, but just not hitting the stumps. That will be the end of the over. It's 58 for 8.
Great spell. Charapon has done great job for the team. She has been very impressive with the ball. Another 4 over remaining, where Thailand at this moment of the game is well in control.
Cassini, Kajampol will continue in here. Coming to bowl her 4th over. Oh, that's a half tracker and straight to the fielder. Well, that's a simple catch. And I think it was Padmawati.
Look at that. Just pull it from the off to on. And pupil and player fielder has there no effort whatsoever. Just Easy as you like it, Shahidor. A dream catch, I would say.
There's a very soft dismissal there.
So 9 wicket gone, 58 runs on the board. Look at the beautiful view of the biomass over. Cloud is really up on the ground. Anthony is bowling her last and final over. Very outstanding spell here. 11 runs being given, 2 wickets. Another 44 runs to win for the Indonesia.
Well, I think they will be trying to finish off this game within this over itself. The idea will be to attack the stumps. Isabella did a wonderful job with the ball, and this could be close. She survives.
Will be very impressive bowling for all these bowlers. Five bowlers is introduced so far. Each one of them has done tremendously well with the ball, not allowing Indonesian batter to go freely.
Oh, almost went through. She was late on the ball. Quicker delivery there. Cassini, she's just mixing up the pace. Very skillful as a bowler. Again, trying to go through bat and pad. But she will have one last opportunity. One more delivery to go in her spell. And she'll be looking to finish it off. We have seen her in this over just firing, darting the balls in.
Here you go, last opportunity and last chance for her to finish off the game.
Almost, almost. And they will go through for a single. Isabella gets off the mark. That's the end of the over. But what a spell from Cassini. 4 overs, 13 runs, 2 wickets for her. It's 61 for 9. Well, the skipper of Thailand, Koranit, she wants to join the party as well. She's taken the ball in her hands to finish things off. Look at that, Thailand still running around. Look at the enthusiasm out there on the field.
Very impressive. The captain says, let me try, and she's looking good with the ball. She has not been able to contribute with the bat. She would want to have a bit of contribution with the ball this time.
That was a good delivery. Skitty delivery. Well, she might not look the quickest, but she definitely can skid the ball through.
But she produced kind of good pace. The run-up is good, decent, very smooth, approaching toward the crease line. Another dot delivery to head on to 18th over. Corinne, the Thai captain, is great job done here, making the right decisions, bringing the right ball in the right time, putting Indonesia better in trouble, not allowing them to get through.
Oh, beautifully bowled once again. I think it's just about hitting the stumps. If she can bowl on the stumps,
Yes, indeed. It's just matter of the time. It's matter of the right ball in the right area, and they are trying, keep trying to pitch that ball into the stump.
again, just whispering through.
Let's keep trying. A bit of disappointment. She knew it, that almost there. But credit goes to this Indonesian batter as well, surviving until now against a very compact bowling lineup of Thailand.
She lost her footing there, and a right smile on her face. She sees the funny side of it. There's definitely been very entertaining here, Thailand. Well, Maya having a word. She wants the strike. She wants a piece of it. She's betting on 14 of 9. But Isabella, I think she will swing at it. This could be the wicket. Oh, almost through. Almost.
Oh, that was a ball. That was a ball. But almost through.
What an entertaining over. She starts off with a maiden over. It's 61 for 9. Padmavati coming back into the attack. She had a wonderful day in the field. Picked up catches, runouts, and I think she has contributed on the field as well. And now she might want to contribute with the ball. Here she comes, steaming in.
Oh, that's down the leg. And Empire opened the wings and says it's white. So another 2 runs being added to the total.
Well, 63 on the board. Poor delivery down the leg. Another wide. Well, very unlikely. We have seen the Thailand bowlers being very disciplined today.
They were, and they're still roaring with the ball. Quite a long run up, Shaheed, almost 30 yards. You should be very good if you're taking a long run up, ending up to the crease line.
That's well bowled. And yes, you take a toll on your fitness level as well, having a longer run up. But yes, it also gives you that momentum. Um, and if you are in hunger to bowl quicker, I think you being a pace bowler, you should know this.
So the longer run up is giving you a good momentum where you end up with a very good push. It's all about technique, it's about fitness. It's testing your fitness every single ball, basically.
There she goes, another single.
But you're coming up with a very long run up, Shahida. It takes lots of things from you, not just your energy, but a lot of things. You need to stay patient from the time you take a step until you landing, releasing the ball. It's tough job as a fast bowler with the long run up, but yes, it's all worth it.
Again, straight to the fielder. Koranic is extremely quick.
Very eager to that take that wicket. She's so brilliant here in the field, just protecting that cover area region. Very nice surface here. The first semi-final being played here so far.
Oh, big appeal once again, probably just going down the leg. Another single.
Let's take some part of the bat. That's where the umpire says no. She has a very long run up and also she's landing well, but her front arm is not really coming to play. I believe if she works on this, she could have generate a really good push. You generate the push from the really front arm when you're pushing through straight arm. Down the leg. This time get through with it. Call it legal delivery.
Oh, this is a quick run. This could be close. Well, they have went for the wrong end. Maya was nowhere near the picture. But a single to end the over. It's 67 for 9.
Well, there's been hide and seek in here from the cloud, from the weather. But it's very still good. Nice and breezy here. It's allowing the players and all the camera crews take a breath. Great atmosphere here in the BAYUEMAS Oval, hosting the first semi-final of this ACC Women Under-19 Premier Cup 2026 that been called by the captain of Thailand is taking the ball again. Coordinate. First over is Madden.
Well, she'll be looking to finish it off. Almost. The ball slightly keeping low as well.
Yeah, because of she's a skitty bowler. Her ball gets skit, and that's where you generate a bit of pace and trouble.
Fuller delivery goes straight to cover. Excellent fielding once again.
Well, she's a bit of slingy action as well. The captain of Nepal. Sorry, the captain of Thailand.
Oh, that's close as well. Probably just drifting down the leg. This could be close on the other side. Well, if only that was not an underarm throw and she went for a proper throw, it could have been touch and go.
Well, it's all about timing. As I mentioned yesterday during the first quarterfinal, the second quarterfinal, the UKM Oval, that is all about what's the difference between the good player and the ordinary player is the timing. You pick up the ball quick and you pick up the ball slow. It's just a matter of time. Also, matter of time how fast you go on the ball and how slow you are on the ball. So all the athlete is trained for that time to cut off.
Well, for the liking of Indonesia, they're just 2 deliveries away from playing the whole 20 overs. So the last batters, look at that. One of them played 14 deliveries. The other one played 15. So they have fought and they have fought well. Oh, slight misfield there as well.
And that's one run has been added to the total.
So one last delivery for this innings. Indonesia, they will fall short. And it's Thailand who will be storming into the final.
Well done. Oh, last.
Last delivery, and she cleans up. And Koranit, she will have the last laugh. And what a way to finish. So Indonesia will not be able to make it to the whole 20 overs. They have lost all 10 wickets in the last delivery. So they have lost this game by 31 runs. And to rephrase it, I would say Thailand won this game with 31 runs and they go through to the big final. That's the match summary. Thailand won the toss, elected to bat. Afisara once again, top scoring 27. Isabella Sears was the pick of the bowlers, 3 wickets for her for just 16 runs. Denny Bangi and Sukmayanti Putri picked up 2 wickets each. And in response, Indonesia were bundled out for just 70. And Maya was top scoring, the only batter to have scored in double figures, 15 runs for her. And when it comes to bowling, I think that's where Thailand were shining today. Fonfimon, 2 wickets for her. Kesini as well, 2 for her. Koranit picked up a wicket of the last delivery. And Pacharapon Sonta, 1 wicket for her as well. So that's the match summary. Thailand have won this game with 31 runs and they will go through the final. Please stay tuned. Kamran will be there for the post-match presentation. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation here, the first semi-final of the ACC Women Under-19 Premier Cup 2026. Early this morning, Thailand has won the toss and choose to bat first. They have able to put 102 runs on the board. In return, Indonesia has only managed to put 70 runs, where Thailand has won by 31 runs. Now it's time for me to call upon Mr. Ramesh Menon to come forward to present the Player of the Match award. Well, there's been a lot of performance, but nevertheless, Afisara Swanan, please come forward to collect the Player of the Match award. 27 runs on 26 ball, outstanding batting. Well done, great job. Thank you very much, sir. Afisara, would like to hold you for a bit. Well done and great performance. Tell me your thought. How are you feeling?
รู้สึกดีใจมากแล้วก็ภูมิใจในตัวเองแล้วก็ภูมิใจในทีมค่ะ
She said she really feel good and then she good feeling for herself and for the team.
Well, you done a great job. What was your thought process when you were in the middle with the bat?
เวลาอยู่ข้างหน้าคิดยังไงอะ
ไม่ได้คิดอะไรค่ะแค่ทำตามแผนของทีมแล้วก็ทำหน้าที่ของตัวเองให้เต็มที่ค่ะ
She didn't think much. She just followed the plan and go with the flow with the team.
Well, great job done and enjoy your award.
Thank you.
Well done. And now it's time for me to call upon the runner-up captain of Indonesia, Ewa, to please come forward and have a few words. Well, you started so well with the ball. It was a great 10 overs. What has happened wrong after 10 overs?
It's like we miss a lot of run out, and then I think the fielder more struggle after 10 overs because we never not get out again. So I think we must learn again.
Well, coming to the batting, you have started a bit slow, but it still can be done. What do you think that you can do better in next time to do well?
Okay, for batting, I think we must need single runs because that game so many dot balls, and then maybe we're learning for a run again because too many run outs.
Well, you guys done a great job here to coming to the semi-final. You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, still proud of ourselves because this is we have a lot learning in this game. So I still waiting for third place.
Well, yes, the third place game is tomorrow. Do you have anything to say in your own language to your own nation?
Tetap dukung kita buat nyari game ketiga kita. Jadi doain semoga kita dapat posisi ketiga di pertandingan kali ini.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, it's now time to call upon the winning captain of Thailand, Korinat. Please come forward and have a few words. Korinat, very happy from today's performance?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Well, you were very brilliant in the field. Was it normal for you or just a special preparation?
วันนี้แบบเก่งมากเด้อแบบปกติอะ
วันนี้ทุกคนเก่งมากค่ะ
Everyone was so brilliant.
Well, 101 runs, 2 runs to be exact, was enough. You mentioned during the toss that you wanted to score 130. What went wrong is short of the score.
เข้าตี101แล้วเพราะว่าเมื่อกี้เขาบอกว่า130ใช่ไหมแล้วเขาผิดอะไรอะทีมเราผิดอะไรถึงแค่101
ทีมเราไม่ได้ผิดพลาดอะไรค่ะ แต่ว่าแบตเตอร์เราก็ทำดีที่สุดแล้วค่ะ
They say our batter already did their best. Maybe just a bit of lacking here and there.
Well, you guys played extremely great job here in the semi-final. Enjoy yourself going to the final.
Enjoy mine.
Enjoy ค่ะ
Well, rest well and good luck for the final.
Thank you
Well, the story from here, the post-match presentation is over. We will catch you shortly later for the second semi-final of this. Do not go away. Thank you.